Guess I want to take one of these prisoners to get a lung. Why is this one not shooting? You can see how they're standing. Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 8 of my second attempt at the RimWorld Rocket Takeoff Endgame here. Last time we had a drop-in raid from a couple of these, I was about to call them Kashyyyks, but they are called Yarkatings, of course. We took a couple of them prisoner. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it. And before saying anything else, I was actually talking about my microphone last time, and I noticed that the recording, it was very annoying to hear the static sound. So I took the consequences and plugged in my new microphone, even though I was thinking of saving it for next playthrough, so I didn't get a microphone sound change in the middle of a playthrough. But here we go. This is my new microphone. I hope the sound is crisp and loud and clear and no static sound. I have been really trying to set it up as good as possible, but this is a condenser mic, meaning that it picks up a lot here and it might get a little bit of reverb. So I've actually hung a couple of blankets in here to get the sound a little less reverb here. That said, that was a lot about microphone technique, and I have spent a lot of time trying to get this right. But I hope you like this better than before. We have someone here with an infection, and it actually looks like he is going to be all right. At least if we go and tend him, it should be good. I was really thinking of getting one of these, at least this guy who is tough and a tortured artist, but most importantly, he is a Yakating, meaning that he has strong melee damage and is robust. This will really make him a melee god here. How did this bird? Okay, it got it in there. Okay. I have set everybody to stay in base for now. Yeah. I will of course start out here with saying thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy the playthrough. I have been enjoying making it, although we had a long time with a bit of a standstill, but we have definitely moved on from that, and we are now going to get shields first and then starlight basics, so that we can get off this planet and hopefully pretty soon. But we first have a couple of man-hunting animals we need to take care of. Shuli is down right now, but he will get up at some point, and then we will take them on with the plasteel sword here. Hospitality for nobles. I don't think we will do this. Can get a lot of goodwill, but I don't have a bedroom that... What is this guy doing? Expendable? What are you doing, mate? He's fleeing? Why are you fleeing? He is not a prisoner or anything? Okay. Oh, I guess he was fleeing from the bird. I get it. We do it like that then. Okay, the birds are in there. Should we really start fighting them? Do we have anybody with a melee weapon? Except for Shuri, of course. He also has an invasion. Frankel, are you tending him? Maybe we should. Oh, we can't preach when they're not in the same religion. Well. A lot of resistance on this one. Also this one. That's the nimble iron willed person, so we can actually recruit them. Thought iron will meant that you couldn't recruit them. Well, that's it. Let's see here. How far along are we with the conversion? A bizarre ship. Okay, I didn't even see we had this one going. Well, expendable has been bit by a bluebird. Okay. And Shodi, you are becoming alright here. Let's just take everybody in here and get rid of some of these annoying bluebirds. At least Shodi, you can go and kill these while they are sleeping. Whack. Didn't it die from one hit there? Okay, did this one wake up? Wakey wakey. Was that some of mine? I hope not. Do we have more animals? I don't think so. So let's just do this, unrestrict everybody. For some reason this became whack. I don't see any more red animals going around. So this must be good. These were mad before, but not anymore. And these blue bats died. Oh, that was the ones I killed. Ah, I get it. We'll just have this one. What the hell? Okay, they are bashing each other. So we have to help them. And then tending. But at least Ragdoll is getting some melee. Oh, not melee, some medical experience here. And she's level 10, I guess. I am really considering making some biotech out of these. Seeing if we can't get some of these good genes that we can implant in Scroto. That would really be awesome. However, it is some points away here. Let's see. Genetics here. How are we? We actually lack a bit of herbal medicine here. We can just take those. And the hen animals are hungry. Let's just make a stockpile zone here for hay. Critical. Allow clear all and take hay out there. And then we can make a new chest table here out of marble. We can just make a couple of marble blocks so we have enough. You guys. Well, at least we are working on the social part as well. Social experience here. We got some hay here to the animals, and here we actually get some horses. I would actually like to tame all of them, and then maybe I would want to um, kill off all of these other animals. I don't even actually know how much can they pack. 180, so they are better at all fronts than these animals. Beside the point that they can't make any, they don't produce milk or fur, but that's not why we have animals. All right, shields are done. I think I will actually do it. I know it is a bit stupid, but I just feel like doing it and getting the genetics here. All right, let's start with getting these yaks butchered. And question is, should we just make some fine meals here? Not vegetarian. Just get Scroto to do some. What are you mad about, buddy? Slept in the heat. It's not that. It's not that warm in here, buddy. And I was also talking about getting a biofuel refinery here. Definitely have enough tree to do that. Or wood. Psychic drone, that's a bit annoying. I guess this means we will have to do this to make up for it. All right, let's get a good one here. Good. Friendly visitors with a gift, all right. But that must make a little bit up for it. Moderate psychic drone, just a little bit, not that much really. 22, that is annoyingly a lot. So let's get some ideology going here. And our other steel complexes are a long way. Got another beautiful one. Yeah, let's see here. It gave us some uranium. Thank you, guys. That gives 11. That's not a lot. Yeah, you can just smoke some blunts to get your mood up. All right, we are getting some horses. Guess we should just do this to all the animals. So thank you for your service, muffalos, but you are expendable now. And said we could just do this. Take the mares, take Atkins, and I want to get rid of some of all of this and be careful not to use the numpad here. Let's see, we have some clothing. Let's just take that. I have a lot of food. Look at that. That is a ginormous amount. Let's just take 700 here. Guess that is all right. Let's go on a field trip here. Good. That is great with some horses now. So let's just get moving. Okay, Flamboozled is just doing it. At least they're sleeping. They didn't feel a thing, I tell myself. And Squirtle, how are you at cooking 7 now? How does this work? It works whenever you're making one, you get experience. So now we kind of just need to butcher all the animals to get... Why are you wardening? He has zero skill in social. That was fast. Let's trade. Get rid of that. So we did at least get rid of some things that was worth a bit here. Question is, should we buy anything? At some point we should get a new armor for Shorty. But I guess it's not right now. Zeus hammer, that is of course awesome. Cyclic reader. Pilot assistant, we don't have that. Not going to use brewing. Let's just see here. Is it just steel here? It's a good question, really. What are we going to get? I'm actually going to buy a couple of advanced components here, and then again, ABC square, ABC. Always buy components. All right. Let's just see power here. We don't have power going in here right now. That we can remedy. And then I want a gene extractor here. And a small gene bank. Wow, that was fast. All right, now we are going for this. And I'm going to get a field belt for Shorty. How low is this? Okay, 6.5. That is about as low as it can go. So we actually need Shorty to... Oh, we need somebody to refuel the stove and make some... So Squirtle can make some food. Up. We got the power back on here, so no need. I was just about to say, are we low on steel? But no, we are not. We just need to prioritize building. Then we can just put these inside this and see if we can't get the right genes so that we can put them into Shorty. And if he could get robust and strong melee damage, or it's actually a she, but you get it, then we would get a pawn that would be insane at melee damage. Alright, let's just put these Jerketins inside. How much? Okay, 200 power. That's not a lot. We are just butchering. We have too much meat here. I guess we will have to get rid of some of it. Let's see if we don't have a way to do that. Let's go, Atkins. Now we also have this blue fur. We have so much flake, I didn't even notice. We can take that. Another steel knife. And look at that. 500 meat. At least, and all of these hemorrhagin packs, of course. Yes, just go ahead. What is that? That's a logging site, okay. Let's just get this moving. And now we also have the potatoes going. Food is really just on its way. So let's just load it up. Devil Strand on its way. Berserk Wedge. That was good. Atkins was just there to to take care of Wedge. Seems to just get a fuss all the time. But that's just Ragdoll's luck. Then she can just get medical all the time. Sending and feeding. Feeding. And what is that? Sleepy +2. That's sleepy animal vocal, no hair. Well, that's not really what we want. So now we can just insert wedge. Is there anything these dirt moles have that we want? Fast wound healing could of course be good. Strong melee damage also. Alright, we are here now. Let's get rid of all of that. And the potatoes. Let's keep those. Flake. And the steel thingy. Could of course buy a television. Last steel sculpture. That is something to use your money at. What are we getting here? Could of course buy some Campese hunter packs and then buy some components. I guess we could use the steel for a sterile tile as well. Why not? Now we have this hospital anyways. Let's just use it or something. Caravan is back. That's so fast. We lost the yak without butchering it. They didn't want to buy the hemorrhagin packs. Let's just do that, then they can deteriorate. Okay, we still don't have enough marble blocks, apparently. I'm missing plasteel, actually. Well, animal wool call +1 and aggressive. Might as well take them with us and just sell them next time. We could just take Atkins down to buy some plasteel with the jeans. Jeans are actually very expensive, no matter how bad they are. Okay, so we're getting a good trader here. Let's just trade then. Let's see. Still have a lot. Still have a lot here. Do they have anything I want? Not really. Let's just trade those away while they're here. However, they don't have plasteel. Let's do this. And just eject all. Take these and Atkins. And I want you to take, where are the jeans here? That was just one of them. What is going on? Have they put both of them inside? Just do this. They just keep putting them inside. Even though I pressed. Okay, so here we can do that. Maybe just send him like that. Okay, we still have a huge amount of corn. 700, let's go. Old structure riches. Good, good. Let's see. Now we're also getting the marble table here. And I still haven't extracted this one. So we should just send someone out here to extract the make link. Why doesn't he want to pull this? That's because expendable is taking it. All right. Well. Just throw this one inside the cave. That's some serious construction experience going on there. Yeah, you can leave, no problem. Now we are halfway through the Starlight basics. All right. So we need to get all of these, and then we can start building the then we can start building the ship. Gene processor. Okay. Let's see if we need that one. Okay, we got a conversion on this one. So now we at least just reduce the resistance. Just to get some more, at least to get some more social skill. Caravan arrived. Let's get rid of all this. And the jeans. And then we can buy some plasteel. That is immensely expensive. So this way we are getting rid of some wealth. Did we ever get the medical beds? I don't think we did. Doesn't look like that. But we at least got an excellent chess table with 19 beauty. Wow, that was fast. Why did that die? Did it attack us? No, it got killed by a grizzly bear. Where is that? It's up here. Grizzly bear. Well, let's get some horse meat then. All right. But now we can get a couple of hunter traps. Let's see if that is good enough. I would very much like to get a couple of these. That at least gives us some amount of security. I can't place it next to traps. Anti-grain warhead traps. That looks insane. Let's just get one on each side there. Should we keep a door open here? That way they can always find a way to get in. Helping a medieval doctor. That is some serious guys coming in. And I don't know anything about him besides he's a genie and can do crafting. and they want me to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 17. There is elite mercenaries. I don't think I'm going to do this, Riarus. I'm sorry. Oh, we lost the door here. I think we are also getting to the point where we are at least changing the outer doors to limestone doors. We can have wooden doors in here, I guess. Right. Mechanitor. Who was going to be that? Was that Ragdoll? I guess it was, actually. Let's just install that. And we should get some basic mech tech. And we got a construct droid. And we can just get these 200 to mech techs up quite fast. And get a small lab here to make robots. That was the mech tech. Let's make this. Just keep these open. Been some time since something has happened, so guess it's quite all right we get these done just to have a little more, security. I want this one to be kept open. No, not that one, actually. That one. And Boodle, you can just do that. This one can be kept open. And I am actually thinking of laying down some floors here. To see if we want to burn people down, but that just kind of removes the point of the wooden bike traps. Question is if I should just make some more of these. Good question. You can, of course, throw down just wood and wooden flooring and put an ID trap there. That's a fire trap thingy. Then it will start a huge fire that just burns everyone. Could also do that in here. Let's just go out here and get rid of that grizzly bear. Like this. Good night, grizzly bear. Right. So let's get some concrete flooring in here. And we might as well get the mech recharger here. Like this. Could of course just give these slaves away. I still can't figure out what I want to do with this one. He's good at cooking as well. I'm talking myself into just recruiting him. There is some time until that. Anyways. Okay, a manhunter pack. That is no problem. Because we have these guys standing outside. That's a load of porcupines coming in. And they're actually doing some damage. Alright, thank you for the protection, you guys. That was very sweet of you. This guy has steel plate. Let's rescue this one. Got some go juice. Wedge again, buddy. A good uranium axe. What's that worth? Actually has quite some worth. Starflight basics done. We need to sleep caskets before that. About launching the ship. Escaping this planet, it would be freedom at last and maybe return home, but it also incredibly dangerous. A new ship category is available in the architect menu from which you can build a ship parts once the appropriate technology is reserved. Ships require several parts, including a ship generator. Ship takes 15 days to charge up, and many desperate souls want to get off this planet. Once you begin that process, the ship reactor will emit energy signature detectable from thousands of kilometers away. Raiders will flock to you and attack in these waves with an intensity you've never seen. Mechanoids are also known to be attracted to such energy signatures. It won't start until you activate your ship's reactor, but when it does, it will be ferocious. You'll need to stockpile resources, weapons, and defenses for the onslaught. Okay. So we need to get ready, is what I hear. Did we save that guy? Seems like we did. And seems like we could definitely use a guy like this, who is robust and tough. Losing some horse meat. Okay, we are going up on that. So Ragdoll, I guess that is smithing, isn't it? On making encoded. Oh, Jesus. Have we gotten a crow inside again? Well, then we have something we need to get rid of. And the shield belt. Question is, where did that go? Did Skirdo put it on? Prison break. Jesus Christ. Okay. Which way are they going? Who has put on a shield belt? Okay. Damn, they're just going out this way. Is he going to attack us? Buddy. No chance. Okay. Right, on you prioritizing this one. You can take that one. Stupid prisoners. She must be getting really good at medical, but we do have some need of some more heal root. Let's just stack up on some heal root here. Surely took a beating from a human fist. And this crow is going to take some beating from a Bastille sword in a minute. He's actually up. Look at that. How dare it do that? We have a mink inside as well. What are these? How does these animals get inside? I don't get it. Well, we came from the shield. Shield belt. There we go. Mad boom rat now. Well, there is some crows. Now we get a bit of cleaning done at least. Well, which send and feed. Does this guy have an infection? No. I'm not sure which. Okay, we did actually have some medicine. Where's that boom rat? I don't see it now. Okay. Oh, it's right there. It walked into our trap. Well, the trap worked. That's good to know that it actually works. We have some corpses that kind of requires some tending from a Molotov cocktail. And a lot of leather. Okay, so we have a lot of meat as well. Jesus Christ. Surely start whamming these crows. Are there more? There's actually 2 inside. Wham, wham. Alright, good. So I would like a lifter and I would like a clean sweeper. And then I guess we will make some militors at some point. And this guy is now out. And we got some goodwill from the Empire. Okay, now this guy has gone berserk. Okay, now you can run. Jesus. He just destroyed her toe from one hit. That's strong melee damage for you. Is he tending him or herself? Both, maybe? These guys are a bit annoying, I must admit. Okay. Bamboozled. Equip some Molotovs here. And now you can go ahead and burn all of these corpses. So here we have the guy who took the shield belt. Just one more. Then we're good. And infestation up here again. And they just start digging out right away. You can just dig in and get yourself killed by that. That heat wave in there. I guess one could actually just deconstruct that. Right. Okay, we're missing some steel. Steel is a problem again. Okay, we should go ahead and do something about those up there. Guess we're at a point where I would actually like Shorty to have a biphasic schedule. So we are just doing that again. Oh, that was not what I meant. Let's do this. Anything. Shorty to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe up here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and I want you to do sleep here. So let's do it here and some recreation. Here we go. This way, she will always be tanked up on comfort and recreation. So that is the what should we call it? The reason why I want to do a biphasic schedule, especially because of his high expectations. So we want to get these buffs all the time. Get that by always having the buffs up. All right. Let's just wait for the next day in the morning, and then I guess we will kill some insects. Getting some research done as well. We need the steel, and I guess we're going to need a lot of steel to make um the um well, the ship, of course, the ship. And I am thinking of making another wall here that goes around like this to have more corridors. Just took a small swim here in the rain. I'm not sure why I have this zone in here, or I know it was because I had the wild boar, which I thought was going to eat these, but yeah, we all know how that ended. Let's see here. Oh, good straighter. Coming from up here, actually. Let's just get Skirto up here and start shooting on these. Okay, they actually started doing that themselves. Then let's just let them go through. Okay, some of them are actually coming towards us. That was not what we asked for. But when they are coming, let's just get a couple of shooters in here. Who had this one? Let's see how these works actually. They worked quite well without killing the wolves. That was good. How are we doing out here? Okay, so they're burning the insect jelly. And a lot of insects were killed. Thank you guys. That was awesome. I guess I will just send Judy to kill that egg sack. I should never know about their healing. Look at that. No immediate danger. It has so many bleeding points. Larvae. And then get this one. We need some steel, so maybe we can buy that from the bulk goods trader. And look at that, already needing components again. And we can get rid of all of this now. Let's see. Might just sell some meat here. Don't they have steel? They have steel. Let's buy everything they have. Guess that's pretty much where we are at. Can sell the phone as well. Buy a little bit. Jesus Christ, I've done it again. I have posted the game, but I guess it was not that far along. It was just when we traded with these guys leaving. I need to stop using that numpad. That is very annoying. Or I should really just change it. It seems to be a problem. I need to remember it. Fusion drop. Not that interested in that. Thank you, but no thank you, Stellark. So now we're getting the insect. Is there another egg sac? Okay. Red fox in animal pen. Not that afraid that it's going to kill off my horses. Where are we here on the recruitment? Okay, actually took a good dip here. Let's just make these. And in 22 hours, we have the lifter. Another bunch of horses. We do have 5 here. Already ready to talk with them again. Okay, 1.2 again. That's all right, I guess. Cloth flop hat. Damn. Does it do anything? A little bit of armor and cold insulation. Well, I guess we kind of need some headgear for everybody. Let's give everybody some cowboy hats. That's how we go. Just had a small pause here again, but nothing really has happened. That wasn't really on purpose, but we are moving forward here. We have had a berserker going on here with these prisoners. And I guess Scroto took, or sorry, Ragdoll took somewhat of a beating, but guess she will be all right. In the meantime, we are of course still trying to recruit this one to shirk, and then we will have a cook at least. Do have a combat supply. We have had them. Okay, I guess that was actually those guys who took care of this. What has that died of? Red fuck. I guess they must be pretty equal. So where is the red fox? That's a good question. Can't really see it, but all right. And we have gotten a quest to make a monument. I will never do these, especially not for 5 insect hives. Good, but we are at a point where we. Okay, at least it's not our guys fighting. Well, these guys. Okay, that must actually be the combat supply, of course. Let's see here. We can get rid of the machine gun and nothing else really. We can sell them a cowboy hat. This hat we can sell. All right, but these are from this one. This is a hussar, a dirt mole, just a baseliner. Not worth it. He's actually all right. But the others, not that interesting. But I'm not going to make myself a enemy of those. We don't want toxic waste packs here. Let's make a waste pack zone here, down here. And send them down here. So yeah, let's just see here. We had infestation and a manhunter pack, which is kind of easy events, so that's great. We still have a lot of insect meat, however, not using them for cooking. I am going to just make some meals here. And I would like to be able to make 8 survival meals at some point for these expeditions, but let's just bring with us some simple meals for the steel excavation expedition with expendable and shorty in a moment. Shorty could, of course, preach health on Ragdoll wherever she is. Let's just see. Okay, we have actually gotten some devil strand here. That's great. However, it will take a long time for the devil strand to grow back. And we have these again. The question is, should we get more of these? Guess they won't explode into each other here. Persona core offer. Hmm. Which one were they? Okay. Oh, that's actually the guys we are friendly with. That's great. However, not exactly friendly yet, but you know what I mean. persona core into the ship. Okay, so we need that one as well to get the persona core into our, what should we call it? Make the persona core ours. I guess we don't have enough meals. See that they are being eaten as soon as we can make them. And I would of course like to actually make, damn, we can't make that yet. Okay. Let's just see here. Let's get a hospital bed or two. Okay, now we have about 17, right? So let's do this. Form a caravan over here with all of these. Bring Shorty and Expendable. And let's just bring all of these. And of course the beds. And then we will send them away here. Let's go. Hopefully we are able to get some steel a bit closer. And where are we here? Have we made both these mechs? That's good. Now we just need to make a clean sweeper area here. Clean. And of course we need to get the doors in that. Jesus, now they're fighting again. Good. But at least they're just fighting each other. Alright, they cracked his little toe. Alright, I guess I will make another wall here. And just end it here. We make it 6, or let's make it outside here. Then it's 6 inside, then it can be 5. Okay, I think that's all right. Should I? No, I guess it's all right just to finish it here. Have it like that. Matt Boom Rat. Where's that? Guess it will actually go for the mech. No, it won't. Well, then it can just go and die to the traps. What's it mad at? Maddened? Manhunter? Will it go for the... Yes, it did it. I was quite sure that was what was going to happen. It just baited me. Completely debated. All right, let's see about these two. They're quite close to this one. And I guess we will do this again. Okay, it's not going to be pretty. Maybe we should have made it another way up here. I think there's something about... There is some bug where if you put a mini turret at your entrance, they will kind of walk more neatly. Okay, we're here. Two crows. I guess we can live with that. Especially Shuri. Let's see if Expendable can't kill one of them on their way. Good. Alright, let's get all of this down. Okay, why didn't it show this? Good, okay. We need a turning here. Where is the steel? Do you guys see it? Am I blind? Lump of compacted steel. Well, where is the compacted steel? There it is. Okay, so let's make a pile zone here and get these down here. Why are you not just doing this? He's doing it now. Good. And Expendable is just going full ham on this. Just do that, yeah. Doing some praying, alright. Well, at least he is fully recreated. No comfort, but we can get a little bit of comfort in here in our sleeping bag. Alright, where are we at with this guy? 1.2, that's soon. We actually have more horses down here and 2 foals. Okay, we're getting a lot of horses out of this. Question is if we should just tame all of them and sell them off. There is some ambrosia here. We could also just do that. Sell that out. Okay, there is some fire going on here. What is Shorty doing? Did he just eat or what? Look at all of this fine steel. Caravan detected, that's fine. 11 days, we are long gone by then. Or at least we should be. hospital beds are now researched. Let's just get move on with this. Hot snow, okay. That is some serious weather going on here. Guess it's good just to see how much we can carry. 500 kilos. How much of this steel is that? That's about what we have right now. I guess we should just move on then. Move back home like that. No reason to stay longer than we had to. Good, so we're getting some walls done here. Well, that will give us plenty of room at least. So let's just have no roofing here, of course. And this guy has gone berserk again. Okay, he has actually moved on. So you guys... Jesus Christ. Oh, flamboozled. That was good. Go through that. Good. Now a shattered nose. Amazing. When are we done with these guys? 20 hours until that at least. So yeah, we could definitely use some more horses to grab that steel up there. Let's just get back home with the steel we just plundered. I was about to say, I guess we didn't plunder anything. We grabbed it fair and square. Toxic waste packs are going away down here. Do have some smoke leaves here going on. Time to make some joints, I guess. Orbital tech now. We don't have the grab engine yet, and I don't think I'm going to do it this playthrough. I have an idea of a playthrough where I want to make like a gunship. That could be fun, I guess. And just have like make like a pirate gang. Could be fun. Let's see if we don't get that done. Mechanoid repair. Didn't we just repair that one? Alright. I forgot to put it into clean. Upgrade has no meaning. Yeah. The question is also, should we have 2 of these? Could just put it right there. How many can Rachel have? She can have 3. I actually want to make Militors. Just to have someone to take some of the beating. Where are they? Moving fast here on the road. Okay. They are dropping in here. So we are definitely just going inside the base. At least we have some of the guys out, so our graph is a bit down. Not that much though. But yeah, you guys, you can just do whatever you want outside. When you're ready, you can try and get inside and take a beating. Yes, Flamboozle, I would like you to rather have frag grenade. Okay, that was the first, guys. Atkinson Ragdoll, right here. Why is he so... Oh, he has destroyed his right lung. Okay, they threw down a... what is that? A shield. We can take out this guy. Is there anybody who wants to fight even more? Right, well, you can go inside. Guess I want to take one of these prisoners to get a lung. Why is this one not shooting? You can see how they're standing there. I guess that... I don't know actually. But that's just awesome. Okay, they threw down a smoke pack. Maybe our mech could just be inside the base as well. And maybe you shouldn't go this way. Buddy. Damn. Okay. Guess it's going down, that one. Why are these so horrible at hitting? Is that because of the smoke? Yeah, I get it. Fireball. Let's get that one down. Maybe that will make some of the rest of them flee. Apparently not. Well, we'll just move quietly here. Also, use guard up. Now we have a lung. Capture that one. Well, it's not that we have contract helpers. No, we're not gonna send anybody out. Just tend to this guy. And unrestrict everybody. This guy is a pigskin. Don't really have anything we want. Optimist, quick sleeper, misogynist. Actually has some pretty decent traits here. But he also have a lung. Not sure which one it's going to be. We just need a lung for our body. Can't we wake that up? Is it just gone? Lee, wasn't it? Isn't there resurrect light making it? Here we can do it. All right. Where are these guys? Still a long way from home. Hornet. Slow learner and optimist. Okay. No, thank you. Just when you have time, you can do that. Where is she now? Sleeping. Infection. That's flesh pool. Well, you can tend to flesh pool. Whenever. What is that? That's wood. I don't care that much about wood. Don't have that much we want. Sad Wanderer Ragdoll. Well, Cold Snap also. Okay. Been a long time since we have had something like that. Let's get everything that we can. How is it? Jesus Christ, these guys. Good. All right, these guys are back. Guess we need to turn this one on. Combat supplier. Okay. What is that? A guinea pig. Killed by red fox. Okay. At least Flamboozled are roping these guys. Well, Ragdoll, when you are done, you can come inside. And stop being such a wimp. Yeah, now everything dies. Do we have enough food? I guess we might have. Maybe you could just harvest the corn here before it dies, all of it. Okay. Thank you. Can we not get the temperature just a bit up here? Tantrum, surely ravishingly hungry. Why don't you just eat something, brother? The cleaner droid just cleans up after him. But at least he hasn't killed that much yet. Please just get that one. So we can have the temperature up. Is it really that hot keeping the temperature up in here? And we'll have to make one more. Animal disease plague, okay. Let's just make one of these medical. See how many plagued animals we have. Well, Ragdoll is up again. She has a lot of work to do. What is going on with this one? Uh, is that an expectation thing? That they won't eat that anymore? Don't quite know. But you can't do it. Just take care of this. Well, now he died. Jesus. Take care of the animals then. I guess we kind of have to tend to all of these. Okay, she is also feeding them. Mostly I wanted her to send them. Plague is luckily not that hard to cure, so I guess they will do fine just with like one tending. But now we didn't get our lung. That was quite annoying. But they're all right. Finally, this guy has been recruited. Guess he could use some tending. And he is going to need a biphasic schedule. Being a tortured artist. What's going on with the clean sweeper? Okay, it's getting some electricity and power. Video, but we at least have a decent temperature. I guess Ragdoll could get an SMG and maybe a room at some point. Guess this one can be moved. Yeah, this might just be stupid. Just do it like that. We could definitely use some more heel root. No sewing right now. As the seems like the cold snap is already over though. All right, start growing, guys. And we need some more limestone blocks to be made. Now we can put a wedge inside here. Who is usually crafting? Atkins and expendable. Can also, maybe not Atkins that much, but here we have our cook. And we could also just use him for handling. Even that Flamboozled is worse. But then what do we need Flamboozled for? Well, I see we can get a 2 in that. And then that. There we go. And surely you might as well just breach some health. Aren't they the same religion? Has he cohabited? Apparently he has. Well, we're going to do something about that. We need it inside a room. Right, we've got some genes. What's inside here? Slow heal. Well, that's not one we are going to use. Got some weapons. He is definitely going to get that one. And I haven't made a soldiers. Oh, I was not. I was actually not aware that it could go away. Go away. Now I know. Guess we'll get these up again. I actually like these. Maybe we could just put them outside here. Oh, Jesus. I don't hope I have spent my glitter world medicine on this guy. I believe we had one at some point. I just don't see. Oh, it is there. We have been making a lot of drugs, so we need to get rid of those. That we have so much. Our drug empire, look at that. Well, okay, prison break. Maybe we should just let that guy go. Just go wedge. Okay. Didn't get that far away. I guess Ragdoll been making so much medical. Yeah, 11 now. Well, that said, I think I've compensated for the small poses, and we are now at 145. So I think it's time for me to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Although I had a couple of breaks here, that was none intended, but also I hope the microphone is good. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys the next time.